Greetings and salutations. This is Jason Silverain and I welcome you to part 2 to Shadows of Forbidden Gods. Now, I kind of went over some of the basics and how to set up in the first video, just getting the concepts out there, and it is such a wonderful little concept. Now, I will say the HUD right now requires a lot of work. Even the dev has known this and are currently working on it. Now, let's have a look. What's trade routes like? We've got some good ones. I have sort of formulated a plan of what I want to do. Now, and I think I'm going to focus on our little island down here. If I can get the deep ones going, they'll just be fantastic. Now, my problem is I've got her decimating the deep ones. I've got her decimating ones there. So, the plan will be, I am thinking of creating the trickster here in the cathedral. Pow! I'm going to go with the adorable monkey. There we go. That will make him like her. We'll also make... Ooh. Both of them like her. Fair enough then. That's absolutely fine, because I was kind of hoping it would be neither of these two. And that's good for me. So we're going to go with the adorable monkey. That means these two are her friend. And let's have a look at my family. My family's... Oh, yes. Yeah, I've got lots of siblings. I've got lots of aunts and uncles. That's wonderful. And we're going to start infiltrating the holy site, which is very nice. It will take me 19 turns, which is quite a while. We only have, what, 500 turns? That goes much faster than you think. So, the plan will be you'll infiltrate. Look at there. They'll infiltrate. They'll both move here. Actually, looking at this, in order to make the city easier to infiltrate, I will have to take this farm village. I might as well. Well, I'll see you in 19 turns then. And it looks like the Chosen One is now aware of us. That's going to be a little bit of a problem, because I've not got anything I can mess with him up at the top right now. And so, I'm going to quickly go look at our Chosen One. Where has he wandered off to? He was up here a moment ago. What are you doing? Oh, he is a very fighty person. He wants to go beat down an ogre. That's going to get his fame up a bit. But as long as he's not causing problems, letting people aware. Meanwhile, the Shadowmet is slowly creeping out, which is very nice. As you can see, just being there. It's on 17 as opposed to like 8. That's fine. I'm not too fussed about that. We've got 9 more turns. Seal's been broken. Boost infiltration in a select location. This is why this god is considered one of the easier ones, because we just go, we've got these power points, we're not really using them for anything right now. So I'm going to start doing it in the city. Pow! That is one slightly warped and corrupt city. We've taken over the library, which is absolutely wonderful, because libraries are where you can get arcane secrets, which is awesome. And I will check these out. If they got a library... Before I turn this into a deep one settlement eventually, I will want to corrupt and take the arcane secret out of that library. This is another thing that Holy Orders can do. They can go around the world destroying arcane secrets, so that's a bit of a problem. Alright, so how many turns left? We got 8, so I'll see you again in a moment. I've returned a little sooner than I expected. The trickster has been brought before the cathedral's curious nobles. The local elite have sought our port out and are willing to assist her, either to further their own mundane goals or simply for taking something extraordinary. All must be first convinced one of hers is one of supporting before a single couple is given away. So I can do a falsehood. I would normally like this one because it lowers profile, but we've got 0 profile right now. We might as well raise our profile. We lose a little bit of challenge, but we gain gold. That gives us a nice little starting honeypot there. So nice and easy. Any more for any more? Yep, there we go. Found the guards here unusually proficient in the task. Now, there's a chance that will raise my menace by quite a lot. Or I can just spare a bit of time. It's still early game, but I'm going to go with the menace. It's only by 3, that's quite nice. Alright, we beat up the guards. Very nice. Infiltrated farming community. There's our autosave. Now, other things we could do here. I could slap down a well of shadows. That could be quite useful because that starts spreading shadow out. But there's not many places this links to that I don't already have a connection. So, I'm not going to bother with that. Alright. Just going to double check. Is there anything else? Yes, we could also raid it, lower the food for lower security, but that gets a lot of menace and a lot of profile very quick. We could assassinate the local ruler. Not really much point. We could... How much gold have you got? Indeed, how much... You've got quite a bit of gold. We could rob them for gold. Alright, I do have a growing plan here. The trickster is going to go to the city alone. It's all already infiltrated, so we're going to pick up the hero's abilities. Oh, my chap leveled up from that as well. We'll have a bit more intrigue. And that's her hometown. We are going to essentially get some of her personal effects, go down to the village. I'm then going to pin her personal effects there and set it up, and then have the this guy come and rob them, pinning the event on her to raise her menace. And we're going to keep doing this till she is dealt with by the other heroes. And with our shadow beginning to spread, the sun begins to set. The first shadow begins to take hold. The world becomes slightly darker. As you expand your shadow, nobles and heroes of the world become obscured by darkness and lose the ability to defend themselves against your coming domination. Yes, anyone enshadowed basically doesn't really fight back against your actions, which is very nice. So we've got that one level up, means that it only takes 10 turns to go here now. No, there we go. Trickster's infiltrated the holy site. Not quite enough for any more XP and a level up, which is a shame. But we're going to go here. We're going to, yeah, we've got a minimal amount of menace. We'll be fine. We'll be fine. We could also poison her if she came back. And also the trickster can sell snake oil, which is essentially fake healing potions that will actually hurt you. So we're going to steal that hero item. It's only 10 turns. That's fine. That's... Another seal breaks. I have more power as well. So I'm going to use my power. We're going to go Eyes and Shadow again. Now, you usually want to keep at least one power back, because some events will be bad if you don't have any power. Now, I'm going to... Where do I want to infiltrate? In fact, that castle's a very good spot to infiltrate, because that lowers the security of everything around it. There we go. So we'll take that castle. So how many turns left? She's got 7 there. He's got 1 there. So we will end turn. Lovely. You're going home to rest. Your menace has gone up a little bit, so it might be worth me... I can't... You can only really lay low in cities or orc camps. For some reason you can't do it in these kind of places. Now, one thing I could do... But I want to probably wait till later, as you can corrupt these holy sites and cause them to permanently spit out shadow. So I'm going to go there. I am going to learn that arcane secret, because it gives me no profile or menace. Or can I get away with that? That's 5 turns. She's going to be back too far before I can do that. 25 on there. Alright. So we're going to learn that arcane secret. Lovely. My trickster had the curious nobles again, so her profile's raising. But that's fine. The trickster's fine to get her profile up as long as she keeps her menace low. But for a night out, you're going to get your menace reduced. Always pick menace. And there's an orcish upstart. Lovely. So these orcs are going to start building up. Ooh, primal font. Oh my goodness, I've not had one of these in a long time. That gives massive boosts. So that might be worth sending someone after and then shadowing that later. So what are you up to? You're still guarding, you're going to rest. That's fine. You're still decimating the deep ones. I just hope you don't get caught, because you are within range. Well, this is frustrating. We have wards. Wards stop your shadow from encroaching on land, or at least reduce its rate. But that's so far away, and they'll have to keep redoing them. I don't care right now. We're going to be fine. I want to basically shadow this whole island, do this one, and we'll creep up and try and shadow the orcs and build them up over here. Oh, goodness me, the chosen one's over there. He's lost a werebear. A warbear, sorry, not werebear. There we go. So, what are you up to? Indeed, what are you up to, chosen one? So, he wants to go recruit a knight. That's his biggest thing he wants to do. Now, I would love to have a character higher level than him, because we could rob him and take all his gold, which would be hilarious. But honestly, he's not going around telling everyone I exist. I'm happy with that. That's fine. Now we've got our first hero item. What I'm going to do first, though, is recruit some sellswords, just to keep my trickster safe. And we do have some spare turns since he'll be doing this. There we go. To Smiths, we now have power 2. Oh, you're in shadowing. Lovely. See, just by being nearby, the ruler's starting to go. And the fun thing is, the effects of rulers on their family members as they in shadow, they can spread that shadow to their family members who try to pull them out of it. Now, let's have a look. Let's have a look. How big is your family? Not very big. Not much of a, success there. But in the meantime, let's go Eyes in Shadow. We are going to also get that one. That'll make our job over here easier. Now, I really should be helping this cult out as well, but honestly, this one's a bit further along. And if we get one of the cults to succeed, it will automatically go and send a minion off to help the other ones anyway. Well, isn't this a lovely one? Okay. Nobility and opportunity. Out on a walk. Our curiosity is piqued by a trail of red splatters leading to a back alley. A foreign dignitary passing through here unguarded lays against a wall, alive but delirious. A mere thug must have carved them for coin, only for them to escape. Your agent ponders for a moment whether we should offer aid to braggadocious late within high society, or simply pull the boots off and strip them of all valuables before leaving them to bleed to death. So I could gain 25 gold. I'm going to be robbing somewhere blind, so we're going to reduce our menace even more. That's fantastic. Now, I do think... No, the events mean I'm on minimum menace 5. But that's fine. He is one of our chaps we don't want killed. There we go. We have our sellsword. Oh, I don't have enough. That's a bit of a waste of money. I should have been paying attention. I only have so much minions I can have. Alright. So we're going to go down here first. We're now going to drop misleading clues. Apathetic weakness. Trickster is interrupted by a cough, one which carries a definite message to the listener. She's been seen by a passerby who watches her lazily smoking some manner of plant matter, occasionally belching forth an acrid cloud as she watches the world go by. The guards close at hand, she cannot be easily silenced. She implies unless the trickster makes a donation to a smoking habit, she might cause disturbance or slow things down. Now, I hate this one. I get this one so often. It's great then when you've got the courtier, though. He just charms the pants off her. Now... I'm actually going to spend the 20 gold to actually improve my intrigue, because it actually helps me out. Hero redeemed. She's getting the shadow out of it. That's fine. These people are pointless. If it's distracting the heroes from doing things that are more useful, then that's all good. So you're going to go back there. You are going to... Well, I've got the bonus intrigue for 28 turns. I can spend a turn or two laying low and just reducing my profile and menace. 2, 3. We have more powers. These are coming up very fast. Now, our victory's going up quite quick. So, what powers do we have now? Increases the danger of all quests in an area. I love that because it's permanent. It's just, nope, you're not going to be doing things easily here. And danger means that... well, quests and challenges now become dangerous and you can injure people, and if you've increased the danger in an area, then the heroes actually have a chance of dying from it. Serpent's Coils, I've not really understood what is a trade route in this game very well. The new trade route basically marker makes that a lot more easy to understand though, and that would basically shadow a whole small a bunch of areas. So, there we go. Yeah, I'm going to spend a power and gain a bonus thing there. Essentially, that was a bunch of people going, "Show us the power of your dark god, otherwise you're you're an absolute loser," and actually lying about it. You're now aware. The chosen one's actually starting to tell people. That's a little bit of a pain in the backside. So we've got our arcane secret. An arcane secret means that we can learn a type of magic, which is lovely. It's just what I like. Blood magic would actually synergize quite well with the trickster, because I could get the hero item and cause problems with the hero through blood magic. Also, I've not really done blood magic, so that could be a fun one to try out. But for now, you are going to take one more point in intrigue, and then I think the rest will be going in lore for you. You've reduced enough menace, but you've done your job. I want you to go down here now. We are going to rob that treasury. Only takes 3 turns, which is absolutely lovely. You're also where... You're just telling everyone, aren't you? Oh, someone's a little snitch. Okay, so I take all your gold. Bam! Look who's getting blamed. I'm just going to go check. Your menace is now 9. Fantastic. So, as we cause havoc in the south, we've now got more agent slots and recruitment points. So, I'm thinking, there's a few things that I've been looking at and thinking, yeah, these could be really effective, but I've decided I need to stop causing problems in the north. Now, can I get the survivor? Do I not have? Oh, volcanic has to be over 30. So, do I go with you? No, I think I'm going to go with you. And as much as everything tells me to put him down here, these kingdoms are too small to really make use of his abilities. So I'm going to go in the city here. See that family? It's huge. I am now part of that family. And your powers, you can start with a lot of gold. I'd rather have noble connections, meaning that that city gains a loss of security. We're going to start with infiltrating the docks. That's going to be a... should I make dangerous noise? We're going to go with the... No, in fact, we're going to go with the holy site. I will go around these small villages. We'll use them to sort of build up our experience points. And then we'll start taking over the city and the townships. This one's going to kind of suck a bit because, well, there's a town and a city next to one another, and they're going to boost each other's security without me being able to do much to stop that. Well, there's not much that's update you on, just that most of the elves now know I exist. We've got quite a few rulers becoming in shadow down in the south. Now, and I've now had a merchant of antiquities arrive. Now, we go all about a business called by a trader, seeking by his assortment of wares. We're watching for a while now. You realise something is involved in some affairs you're not one of the guards knowing about. It shows he has no intention of turning customers over to the guards, ensuring that the subtext is well understood. If an agent does not make a purchase, they would not be a customer. Alright, so we're going to spend that huge chunk of money to make a inscrutable item. Now, we've probably got to get some garbage item, but if we can get a relic, that'd be amazing. Oh, this is unfair. This is a great event, night out in an inn, but it's useless to get as your first event. More awkward upstarts. Alright, and now the Baron is falling into shadow, watching his brother fall into shadow. So he gains a hatred for shadow and purged of any amount it is. Oh well. Sometimes you get family members getting shadow. Ooh, profile -5. Thank you. Not the best thing it could be, but I'll take it. And how close are you? Oh, yeah, you almost got that hero item. Bam, thank you. Now your profile's quite high, so we're going to do one more of those and lay low again. Same with him. Once it's done, I'm going to reduce that menace slightly. I'm taking it slow and calm. Nice. As you can see, again, once more, it's a case of trying to save their family member from shadow, but they end up being tainted themselves. So it sort of just like shifts the shadow around a little bit. Oh dear. So you're trying to redeem the sovereign. I'm happy with this. If you were distracted doing that, then that's you not doing something important. I'm not enjoying more wards popping up. Yep, chosen one's redeeming the ruler. I've now got 3 of these. Fantastic. And the Daughterhood. Alright. This is a special minion you can pick up during the game. So, case of the Daughterhood cult has existed for centuries. A sect weaving through humanity's religious texts and elements. Often their symbols we found a small part of a much larger temple as concession of dominant religion to the faith of the Daughterhood. The preaching unnerves the listener as they teach that creator hates creation and humanity's very existence is a sin which may one day undone. Despite their blasphemous doctrine, they are tolerated and sought out for their uncanny ability to foresee the future. The guidance allows crops to gather before the storm and villages to evacuate before the flood. Lately, the seeing eye of the daughterhood has been screeching in terror, raving the end has come. I can see it's clearer than most, or I could call it a serve. Now, that means I'd have to send a minion here. I'd be able to get her on here. What are you doing down there? Oh, you're trying to redeem the Sovereign. Fair enough. But is this the only area with desert? Oh, I guess I could go down here. The problem is, the daughter, cannot actually cross water. So it's kind of, yeah, it's a bit crap. I mean, I could just set her loose here, wipe out this whole section of the island, but I want deep ones there, so I might just take her, stick her on my older tomb, and use her as a defensive measure later. And you need dead people to summon her anyway, which I have plenty of once this goes pop and boom.